So right now my R1 has a new battery. Yeah, I've been running the previous battery for about 4.5 years, coming to 5 years, and the battery start to get weakened. Oh, feels so good, man. The cranking is so immediate.
I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You are not as tough as
Alright, need to fill up my beast again. Every time at the start of the video, I'll be at the petrol kiosk filling up my tank. Because this R1, it's so thirsty and it gets thirsty so easily. Yeah, the fuel consumption on this R1 is really high as compared to other bikes, like, you know, the 2B bikes, the 2A bikes, and also the 600s. So this is why for 1000cc riders like us, we got to visit the petrol kiosk very frequent. But I would say this is a trade-off. If you want more power, yeah, the fuel consumption will be higher because the engine consumes a lot more fuel than other engines. Alright, so I'm done with the filled up. Cap on, and also need to inflate my tires. Let's go. Okay, done. So this is my usual routine, you know, after every time when I have filled up my tank, I'll just inflate the tires, make sure there's sufficient air in the tire in order to keep the tire in a good shape. Underinflated tires will make your bike handling very clumsy, and also when you're trotting the bike will feel very sluggish because there are a lot of drags on the tire. So this is why I always fill up air in my tire after every pump. Okay, reset. Oh, the engine is almost about to stall. I think it's because my battery is pretty weak. Let's try one more time. Because last few weeks I have encountered the hot start issue where, you know, after the bike is being ridden, once I restart the bike again, the engine will stall immediately after when I crank the engine. So right now let's do it again. Yep. Yeah, the engine is about to die, and the idling is around, I think it's around 800 to 900 RPM. So I have to give a bit more of the throttle, otherwise the engine will stall. And anyway, today I'll be heading to the bike shop to replace my battery. Okay, so here we are at the bike shop. So right now I'm here at the bike shop to replace my battery, and the current battery that I'm running on, it has been on my bike for about 4.5 years, coming to 5 years. Are you Dan? Oh, Dan inside. Okay. I texted you guys, DM you guys, for battery replacement. You all got two types of battery, is it? Can I take a look at the battery?
Motobatt and Skyrich.
What's the difference between Motobatt and
The difference is the CTA is very good. The CTA 200 something.
280, okay.
Light.
It's lighter, okay.
But this one more heavy. This kind of thing are very heavy a bit.
Oh, okay.
You take
So it's a lot heavier, is it? Wow.
different. What bike you using?
R1.
R1 lah.
Yeah.
10S ah.
Oh.
This one,
Yeah, I think
this one you call one right or what?
I did a DM on Instagram.
Or this one you asking for the Skyrich one ah?
So that's the one, is it?
Yeah. Is it you using 10?
10S. Is there any difference for the weight?
Wow, the weight is not different one.
No
No
difference.
different one.
Okay.
But this one is coming the power is more powerful.
Okay, because currently I'm running on Skyrich.
But
And-
Skyrich, this one also same one.
Same.
It's the same.
Okay.
But Skyrich we don't have stock ah.
Okay.
We only got the 14.
Okay.
14 one we don't have already sold out. We only got the Motobatt only.
Okay. Motobatt is slightly cheaper, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Also same, also can use one.
Okay. Then I'll just take this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can fix like your R1.
R1 is 10S.
10S huh?
10S.
Confirm huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check this huh?
Thank you. Okay, thanks bro.
Alright bro.
Thank you. See you. Bye. Alright. So right now my R1 has a new battery. Yeah, I've been running the previous battery for about 4.5 years, coming to 5 years, and the battery start to get weakened. Oh, feels so good, man. The cranking is so immediate. Yeah, so the battery that I'm using right now is the Motobatt. It was being recommended to me by the bike shop, as they don't have stock for the Skyrich battery. The previous battery that I'm using is the Skyrich battery. It's a lithium battery, and the CCA on that battery was 240, and the CCA on this Motobatt battery is 420, which is a lot higher. Oh, come on bro. Yeah, so which means I have more cranking power, especially if you are riding a big bike like the 1000cc bike, R1, CBR 1000, S1000RR. It requires a lot of power to crank and fire up the engine. Especially for Yamaha R1, it requires lots of power to crank. Otherwise, you won't be able to fire up your engine. So this is a lithium battery, so I'm sure it will last me for another maybe 4 years. But hopefully, it's able to last me for 5 years, because the previous battery has lasted me 4.5 years. Alright, let's go. So the cost of this lithium battery is around $258, which is 2 times expensive than the normal AGM battery. The normal AGM battery only costs you about $120 to $130, and the lithium battery tends to be a lot more expensive. But of course, the lithium battery can last you longer. It has more cranking power, and all this while I didn't expect the lithium battery could last that long. Because in the past on my R15 or my R6, I only use the AGM battery but not the lithium battery, and I'm so surprised that the lithium battery can last me for more than 4 years, coming to 5 years. The power of R1 feels so good, man, and the sound is also amazing. Cross-plane engine, wow. The stock battery that came with the R1 is the USA battery. It's a normal AGM battery, and the CCA is only 190. For the Skyrich Lithium battery, the CCA is 240, and the CCA for this Motobatt battery is 420. So which means I will have a stronger cranking power, especially for this R1. And the weight of the lithium battery is a lot lighter. It only weighs about 1 kg. And the normal battery, it weighs 3 times more. So there are more benefits of using the lithium battery as compared to the AGM battery. Although the lithium battery costs you a lot more, but it's stronger, it's lighter, and it can last you much longer as compared to the normal AGM battery. But of course, if you guys don't want to spend so much money on the lithium battery, yeah, you guys can just use the normal AGM battery. It's a lot cheaper, but it can't last you that long. And if you're riding a big bike like me, yeah, you should go for the lithium battery. So one of the symptoms where you need to replace your battery is that your running voltage, your cranking voltage is a lot lower than usual. One of the most obvious symptoms is the cranking strength. The cranking power starts to get weakened, so eventually the battery will lose its power and you will be having issues starting up your bike. So once again, I would like to thank Wheels and Cycle for replacing my battery. And also, if you guys are signing up membership with them, you get a $5 voucher. And if you are buying and replacing their Motobatt battery, you'll be getting a 5% rebate. And all this voucher, all this rebate can be used on your next visit at the bike shop. Alright guys, so that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ride safe and bye!
I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You are not as tough as